We are here at Busch Gardens and we're going to be doing some different rides. Christmas Town after the season. So it's not really Christmas, but still Christmas in a way because it's fall break. So we're going to do random things and we'll see what happens today. So hopefully be able to check out some shows and rides and whatnot. So this is pretty cool. They added a canopy. It's also cashless, which we learned. But I have a little canopy on top of this. That's a nice improvement.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Busch Gardens.
The theming already begins from the get-go, which is like so cool. It makes me really happy. This is also a really nice feature. I'm thoroughly impressed. Some people are more clearly alerted to know if they need to be in the line or not. Just a nice little feature. I will hopefully be getting one of these coming up soon. Platinum maybe, with all the benefits that it gives us. Something that's cool is to see that they've actually put the cash converting thing that they have in its own little box. Something that most theme parks would never do. But it makes me happy. It's such attention to detail. It's very nice. Oh, the line begins. Something that you'll notice about this park is the amazing theming, which is crazy because, I mean, this is like a tiny little park, but they do so well, you can see. Yeah, it's incredible and awesome. So we're gonna go to roller coasters first because, well, it just makes more sense. And DarKastle is usually a ridiculous wait. You said it was 2 hours, Dad, right?
Yep.
2 hours just to ride
Now, maybe.
60 minute or 1 minute ride. But yeah. Oh, apparently they're doing some construction over there on the little food place that used to be there. What does that say? Opening 2024 Squire Grill. Oh, that's cool. A little heated seating area. Well, that's super nice. This is actually probably going to look really cool at night with all the blue trees.
That's when I'll take the camera back.
Yeah.
We'll go back and get the camera.
Okay, the smell is very interesting. Something I really loved. It used to be in the day where back in the day it was actually just trees right there, but now there's a ride. I don't know how I feel about it because I miss having just this and the water next to it. But I mean, this area of the park always needed something decent. Alpengeist is open. Dad, we have to ride Alpengeist.
Yep, we're going for all the rides.
Oh my gosh.
We good.
Also, we figured out that this is like the first time we've been to a park together since 2004 when I graduated, which is almost 20 years ago.
Jeez,
20th year anniversary of my graduating high school. Gross. I'm getting old, Dad. I'm getting old.
Yeah, you're getting old.
But this area is so well themed in so many different ways. It's pretty incredible. It's unfortunate that ride's not open anymore.
What?
That's where the Corkscrew Hill and
that
other ride. Oh, the theming is so good. They also have a nice little eagle area. Little bald eagles. This is usually the hill that we try to avoid, but it's funny. Yeah, but it's not even that big anymore. So in my mind, it was way bigger than what it is. But they have a really cool wolf area. Am I saying wolf or wolf? I don't know. But they have a cool little wolf show over here that they offer different showings to, which is pretty cool. Ooh, can you walk over there real quick, Dad?
Say what?
Can I just see it real quick? Just want to see if the wolves are out. That's not a wolf.
Fox.
A fox. Okay, I was like,
Yeah, wolf just strike.
yeah, I was like, what happened? It's like a little Pokemon.
For those of you guys just walking up, this is Roxy. She's a 13-year-old red fox. She's just hanging out, doing a little training session, getting some scratches.
In the summertime, this looks so great with all the trees. Yeah, I mean, it looks pretty good already.
Yep.
But it's even cooler, just the foliage. It's really nice. Lights. That's kind of out of the place, man. It looks like a White Castle.
What does? Oh, it does.
What is that? And now we're in France. There's a Griffin. Definitely one of my favorite coasters. Just because a lot of history. I had my little moment with Busch Gardens when I did filming for it. Ooh, this place looks pretty awesome. I think it's like the wine area. Yeah, little wine bar. Oh, that's really nice. Oh, I wonder if they're gonna open Griffin today. Probably not. There is one of the big shows that they have. A little theater behind there. On ice. Griffin gifts. I bet you the line is probably not that long at all for Appengeist.
Probably not.
This is where one of the families I hung out with in the summer, their kid lost their shoe. So what happened to your shoe incident?
Well, it kicked off on the loop, and I have one now.
And this is New France. New France is, I guess, Canada, right? I believe it's Canada. It's kind of interesting because it wasn't really anything to go here before, but then they added Invader, which is a wooden coaster. Oh, it's running right now. It's a really cool wooden coaster. Pretty chill, not too crazy. Kind of more of a kiddie, well, a middle school ride, I would say, for people to go on. I've totally forgotten how the layout of Busch Gardens is a little bit. I'm a little thrown around. But this is one of my favorite parts of the ride. So this is actually still the world's tallest inverted coaster. Built in 1997, a world-renowned roller coaster. It's pretty much put all the other coasters for me to shame that I've ridden inverted wise, because it's nestled in the canyon. It looks pretty awesome. And then it goes across here to a barrel roll, which is really awesome. There's Appengeist. We'll ride that a little bit later in the day. Now we're in Germany. Oh, they've repainted it a bit. It's a little more vibrant color-wise. Oh, so sorry. Oh my gosh, I'm terrible. I'm sorry. Little gingerbread house. Oh yeah, little shops and stuff. You can buy one of those like beer stein things or whatever it is. Oh, it's a nice little gumdrop kind of feel. Or what is it? Sugarland. This is actually, oh no, that's not it. Oh yeah, there's a pathway right there when it's really busy at Busch Gardens. That's when you know you're having a long day. Oh, and they took out the naked lady. When I would take the students here,
Yeah.
it was always the giggle point, and I was like, oh,
Right here?
dang it, guys. Yeah, it's like sitting in the middle. There's a little kids area down there with Monotonous Monster, which is my first roller coaster I rode on when I was a kid with my dad. This is fun. Do you remember actually going on that ride with me?
What ride?
My first time on Monotonous Monster?
Yep.
Oh gosh, what was that? Was I scared?
Yep.
Like, I never liked riding them, and I was scared of it. But I still love coming here, even though I never rode rides. Like I just wanted to just look at them, if anything. I'm a true roller coaster enthusiast because I don't actually need to to ride them to enjoy it. Okay, now I do, but yeah.
Now we started screaming.
Yes, oh for sure. Okay, so after our long walk, we have finally gotten to the ride that we're about to ride on. The hard thing is I'm actually almost too tall to ride this ride. Oh, it better be open. It's not open. Okay, good. I'm usually too tall to ride it. All right, almost too tall. I'll show you in a second. All right, 77 inch, just barely make it. Oh, it's so scary. This used to be DarKastle, a really amazing ride. It was kind of like Spider-Man and Universal Studios, Florida, but well themed. But they turned it into a roller coaster, which is funny. I remember being with my friends and thinking, why don't they just do the indoor coaster? And we were hoping for an indoor coaster, but later on it actually became one, which is just kind of funny. I know. This is how I want to ride it. But yeah, we wanted it to be an indoor coaster in like 2005, but we got like more of a multi-dimension flat ride. But it finally became a roller coaster, which is cool, pretty cool, pretty chill. Oh my gosh, we are walking on, Dad. Man, they used to actually have a big screen here where they tell the whole backstory of it. I'll probably link a little video for the old way this room used to look. It looks pretty similar, except for now this guy is clipped up to him. I don't know, maybe a seance is happening? I'm confused. So yeah, DarKoaster, it's a good coaster. Not the most thrilling, but the second launch is definitely the best part. But it's a perfect ride for, I think, when you have like kids and everything else. It's like a nice stage up as you graduate them from kiddie ride to big ride. But pretty good. Oh yeah, what are your thoughts, Dad, on this ride?
As they say, hee-haw.
Hee-haw. That is straight from the dad's mouth. Let's go. It was good. Yeah, it was a good ride overall. Up next is our favorite non-secret walkthrough to get to the other side of the park and avoid the crowds. It was right there. Guys, even the fire pits are pretty well themed. That looks pretty nice. And then they have a gondola ride, which is like a classic, which makes me happy. And then a nice little carousel. And at a certain time, these actually go off and it does like a little dance. If you're wondering what Christmas Town looks like, this is kind of the general feel, which is really cool. Nice little map. Ooh, Dad, look at this line. There's none. No lines whatsoever. This makes me so happy. So the cool thing about this area is in the summertime, you see how there's lots of trees and everything else, because they thought ahead and they made it so that there was, oh yeah, and there's a shade. They think about shade, you know, which is like a really cool thing. Which makes me happy. It's actually about to come by. So these two rides usually are like my two favorite. Was Apollo's Chariot, and I still think that these are still goodies because they've been around for so long. But I don't know, the theming is just so well done. Another thing I would say is that I think a lot of parks give up on their old theming, because I think a lot of Six Flags parks used to actually look somewhat like this with log cabins and everything else, but they just stopped focusing on it. But it's cool because Busch Gardens still has, you know, they still actually kept on actually like keeping up with it, you know, which is really cool. This is one of the coolest park entrances. This was another close one for me. No worries. A good theming. Look at the arrows on the side of the building. If they just theme stuff to this, that would just make everything so much better. All the wood pieces. It's crazy. This is such a compact ride, or a compact train station, but it looks so great. He's so close. The suspense. Yay! Not gonna lie, I feel a little lightheaded after that one. Also because I was filming a little bit. Dad, what are your thoughts about this roller coaster?
Wickety, wickety, wickety.
Rickety, yeah. Very shaky. Shaky on such a high level. But still good nonetheless. It's pretty decent. Okay, where should we go now? We've done some of the major things. Oh, should we check and see if Bolton's open? Oh, this is the bear I have a picture next to. Oh, we have to take a, can you take a picture of me? More amazing thing. There's actually little pretzels in there, which is really nice. Also now that was the now defunct Mock Tower ride, which was like the dumbest ride in the world. It's just a drop tower. And then here's a queue. It's kind of a cool little queue that they have. Just pretty nice. Great attention to detail. A lot of winding. As you see, the lines aren't anything today, which is makes everything so great. There it is.
Don't look back as you brave the Black Forest.
Okay, overall, still a great ride. Like, such a great ride. Yeah, overall, good ride. I would say now that there's like two indoor rides, this kind of makes it like almost capped at that point. Oh, where did my dad go? Oh, he's at the picture thing. I need to start looking not at the thing, but looking at the actual camera. So I'm sorry that it's like this. There it is, my very first roller coaster, Loch Ness Monster. Such an amazing ride. When Loch Ness Monster first came out, it was actually the world's tallest roller coaster in 1978, which is really cool. But also was my first ride and a lot of people's first ride if you live in the Hampton Roads area. So it's down today. Sorry for the music. It's down today because they're redoing all of it. They just put the tracks back on because they're getting it ready to work for the next like forever years. But yeah, oh, Pantheon, there we go. Okay, now we're coming to the Italy part of the ride. We're coming to the Italy part of the theme park. This has a lot of cool, fun rides and a lot of cool stuff to do in this area. There's shows that happen around there. But we also used to eat Italian over here a lot. Oh, nice. Yeah. Something I noticed last time, it was this covering right here, because this was not actually covered when I first was here, or years ago. But I think it's a nice addition. I think it looks really good. I'm impressed with it. Food-wise, it's actually just kind of cheesy, but it's not a bad meal. Not the worst. But it also shows you the cool views of them making the food sometimes. Little shops. And here is a famous tree of the park where a lot of people take pictures at night. It looks pretty amazing because it's so well done. And here's the giant eyesore of Tempesto. I still find myself kind of annoyed that they put it right here because there's so many places you can put it on this park. But anyway, roller coaster's a roller coaster, but I definitely on the side of I wish they put it somewhere else. But I mean, hey, what it is. Because I like a Paul's Chariot, which is like one of my favorites. Yeah. Paul's Chariot, not open today. So sad. But it really is a great ride with 9 drops. It's pretty fun. Okay, you guys ready for the theming for this ride? This is the only amount of theming in this whole ride. Yeah, it makes me frustrated because, I mean, I'm glad to have a ride and everything else, but man, after riding Velocicoaster, it's kind of made this ride is still phenomenal. But Velocicoaster would have been, if they did something like that, it would have been really sick. Wait, 10 minutes. Look at that. Okay, I lied. There actually is more theming. It's these little stands. Or these signs right here.
Please let go of your heart.
Okay, so I give it credit for not theming, but honestly, I had an amazing time on it. It's a great ride. It is incredible. Oh gosh, the death of me. I used to love those rides, but now I can't. Because now I'm old enough to not being able to ride those crazy rides. I'd say if you're doing Christmas Town, you should definitely come early so you can do all the rides. But if you just want to do the lighting and show stuff, that's probably not too bad of like a going later on in the evening, which works out pretty well. Okay, here's the Forest of Fun. This is a kiddie area. No, they don't have a walkthrough anymore over here. They used to have a way. Oh, I guess they still do. It's just not open. Usually this is how I walk through to skip through some stuff. But it's a cute little land. Oh, the water ride's closed, but it's a little water ride over there. And there's some other, oh, there's the coaster over there. Little drop tower for the kids, little Elmo. Let's see, little splash pad that's not on for obvious reasons. Let's see, Bert and Ernie's Lock Adventure. Oh my gosh. Oh, the little worm. This is my favorite character on, well, one of the favorite characters on Sesame Street. Ooh, little eating place right here. Or, no, what is it? Oh, a ride photo character stuff. This ride is actually a good amount of fun. I've ridden it a couple times. Simple, but look at all the little trees. It's a cute ride. Have you not been back here, Dad? Nope. Dad, you haven't gone and ride this ride yet? It's amazing. Okay, I will say a good point of all the stuff, all the rides that they've been putting on, even though we want a mega coaster to come to Busch Gardens, I will say that it is cool to actually have a level of like a stepping up for kids. As they get older, they can ride this new ride and this new ride. And I feel like over the course of years, the kid can have like a new ride every single year as they get bigger, except for if they get to my height, because I'm on the cutoff of riding rides apparently.
Beg your help to see tonight's show. If you
I'm enjoying the theater side of things. They did like a really good job. Very quality and like good acting, good singing. Not bad, not bad. Oh, the lights are starting to come on. Little Clydesdales, that's awesome.
Like all very slender, but that winter coat hides a lot of that. About a fur that they shed one of the traps here on the track. So it's quite a bit of fur. And some people comment.
There's also a really good smokehouse a lot of people like to go to. It's called Trapper's Smokehouse. This is a really good smokehouse. Expensive typically, but nice to eat at. Yeah, it's pretty good. Right now we just gotta find seating.
There we go. Friendly reminder, parents, if you have a little one.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
I bet they spent hours putting up all the lights.
Millions of hours! Angel sing.
Little candle.
Gumdrop, whatever you want.
I think it's funny how this guy is just throwing Pikachus. Well, it's getting to be nighttime. And we're about to watch the light show. That was kind of dizzying. We're about to watch a light show at the Festus house. We'll see how it does. So far, like seriously, all the shows have been stellar. Like really awesome, like top of the line kind of stuff, which is really good. And it still surprises me, how does this exist in Virginia? Like, you know, you would expect it to be in Orlando, but who knows? But yeah, so we're gonna go around and look at more things as the night goes on, and I'll do some clips for you guys of some of the different lights that we see, but also my battery's dying, so the whole day of filming, that's kind of what it does. So, but thank you guys for joining.
I thought it was gonna be something like drones.
So if you come here and you really want to do something, I would not advise to really wait for that. I mean, it's cute, it's fine, but it's not something that's really super exciting. So, womp, big womp. That thing's a whole thing of hot chocolate. I still think it's kind of morbid when it comes down to. Yeah.
Better now.
And snow. It never fails, Dad. Never fails.
Just because they've been doing that for about 30 days now. Oh, actually.
I wanna say Merry Christmas.
Pompeii it is.
Yeah.
Like, can we go on that? Can we go on that? What do you call it? The thing that goes all the way up here.
Oops, sorry.
Now this botanical garden, this is what botanical garden would look like now.
Really?
Without a wall.
I'd rather just go to Christmas Town.
That's stupid.
At least with this.
I am too.